Okay, we're back. Hey, Tanya. Yay! Wow. Should have stayed in bed, shouldn't I? Am I back? It did it again, straight away. Like, straight away. I should have stayed in bed. I was considering it. Right. Welcome back, everybody. Third time lucky, hopefully. We didn't get any cards out already. haven't had a chance to share my personal cards this morning on social media, so I just will now because I've got willingness and mystery out with the heart card here. Love, deep affection and caring. And I've also got this moment, passion, and which just sounds good, doesn't it? But then I've got dagger out with that. Fear, worries, tense situations. Better stay in today, hey? My jimmies. You can't hear or see about Arabella? I think everyone else can. Oh, you can hear, not see. Really? I can see. Restart it, guys, because I can see. I can see it on my phone. Yeah, Cherry Jam is in bed. There's a sleep mask as well that goes with these pajamas. Oh, cool. Anyway, so as I was saying earlier, I'm going to pick the general cards out for everybody, and then if you want an answer from your higher self or some guidance from your higher self, then you can use the super chat, super sticker, or the PayPal link to donate something. PayPal link's in the pinned comment now. And remember, if you've got if you've got a question for it, then just put a Q in front of your question comment so that I can find the comment easy, because I'm not able to read all of the comments anymore. I had to log in 3 times. Your chat was disabled too. I can't handle it when the chat's disabled. It's too much. See, yeah, it's not working on my phone either. I've not got chat. I can see me on my phone, but the chat stopped working. YouTube, huh? So anyway, let's get some cards out. I've got going on today. We have a card. Let's follow the signs. Interesting picture. Oh, it's 44 as well. Follow the signs today. This is the new show. Second time lucky. But I think I might not have had to have started it again because it's yesterday's date. Did it set it up from yesterday's? Oh, interesting. Yeah, it probably sets it up from not the last one that I did, but the last one that's been saved and properly put out there, which it takes the old one will still be there. The 5 minutes one, that was crap. Okay, follow the signs. This kitsune girl is creating magical signs out of her holy foxfire. Signs, omens, messages for you to follow while you walk your path. She wishes for you to have guidance, and her purpose is to create this fire. And when you see this card, you know that the messages and the signs are coming to you to be trusted and worth following. There's a sense of union, friendship, and trustworthy allies when this card comes, and she acknowledges that you're following the right path and that your trust in the signs that have been coming to you is not misplaced. Wow. This sense of following something subtle, strange, and not quite knowable as a tentative path and mysterious one. Wow, I know. See, I've got a willingness and mystery there with my heart. And many have said you are fools for letting such things be your advisors, right? It's lagging a lot. It will do because I had to switch it to the other Wi-Fi. I've had to switch it to the bad Wi-Fi because the good Wi-Fi switches on and off constantly. And that's not so bad on my phone. It's annoying on my phone when I'm watching YouTube videos because it's stop, start, stop, start. But it doesn't work for lives. So I'm on the slow Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do about it. But this card says that you can grow in confidence and know that the warmth and light of the sacred fire of the Kitsune is part of the gift that the universe is sending you. You found her and she's saying yes. And now it's for you to tune in, connect, and keep your inner guidance strong and healthy. There's a purity to this process and a passionate energy. Go where the fire of the Kitsune leads you, for it's growing in power and your intuitive understanding is becoming deeper, clearer, and more luminous with every step. Follow the signs, follow the signs. So we can trust it. I don't care what that card said to me. It's not carrots. Or follow the carrots, follow the carrots. Still the 8 for you anyway. There you go. So, Joy, you wanted to know about chicken, how chicken got a name. Some of you might already know this, but when I'd probably been living in this resort up here for only a couple of weeks, she showed up and she was crying outside, whining and whining and whining. And you know when cats do when they're sad or something? Anyway, I persuaded her to come in, but she was wary, really wary of humans. And it took her, I don't know, maybe about a week to let me pet her and become friendly with me. And then couldn't get rid of her. And I was telling everyone, you know, this cat's adopted me. And so, yeah, the owners here took her in too because they've got millions of animals. They've got so many cats and dogs. They love animals. So, yeah, so she didn't have a name, and I just used chicken as a term of endearment when I was talking to her. Like, you want some food, chicken? And it kind of stuck. Then a guy moved in next door to me, and he called her Jasmine, because she'd go between us both. And then, so I've just been calling her Chicken, and she responded to it. So I named her Chicken. And then her original owner showed up last Christmas, a year ago, Christmas, and to visit. He used to live here, and he said she was my cat. I had her since she was a kitten, and I had to leave her here when he went overseas. And he said her name's Tiki. So her original name's Tiki, which sounds just like chicken. So no wonder she responds to it. So there's that, Chicken. That's how she got her name, Chicken. Thank you. Arabella. I don't know who I am. I'm not going on the right path. Who's this? Oh, people are ordering things while I'm live. Okay, they're not donations. Arabella, let's find out something from your higher self. I don't know who you are if you're going on the right path. Who are you? Something about your path. Okay, there's a bit of to and froing here going on with your higher self, Arabella. It's hearing you. It's hearing what you want. What do you want? There's an element in you need to decide what your path is. You need to have some dreams. have some goals and dreams and actually direct your path a little bit more. Remember, your life's a co-creation. You're not a puppet. You're not here doing someone else's will. It's a co-creation. So you need to have more goals and dreams. So dream big. You are appreciated. Your higher self is hearing you. But, imagine someone came up to you on the street and says, can you tell me how to get to... And then that's all they say. And you're like, where do you want to go? Can you tell me how to get to... You're like, I can't help you. I can't show you the way. If you don't tell me where you want to go. That's what your higher self is saying. So, and you're really on the path when you really know that you're heading toward where you want to go. When you're really sure of that's what you want. Yeah, that's when your higher self is like, oh, right, yeah, Arabella wants to go there. Yeah, I can tell you now. I can tell you the directions to it when you fully know it. So it's not just about us asking. If we ask, if the stranger came up to us and said, can you tell me the way to, I think I want to go to the library, but I'm not sure. Then you'd kind of wait, wouldn't you, until they were sure, and then you'd tell them. There you go. It's quite a good explanation, that. Thank you, Arabella's higher self, for that one. Heather, what does your higher self want you to know this month? The hawks are circling, Katie. I love the hawks. They're always circling here, aren't they? So many white-bellied hawks they are. No, eagles. White-bellied eagles. Heather, what does your higher self want you to know about this month? Well, it's very interesting because of what I just said to Arabella. Choose the changes you want. Choose the direction that you want. And the reason that you're not doing that is you think you chose wrong last time. Maybe you did choose wrong last time. Maybe you've chosen in your life things that weren't really important to you, or things in your heart. Like that guidance that we got yesterday. You manifest something and you don't even want it anymore. We've all done it. I got married. We've all done it. We've all chosen things that's not really in our heart. So you got to forgive yourself for that, to give yourself the permission to move forward. So maybe everyone's in this position of like, you got to choose, you got to choose, you got to choose. Anyway, this month, you've got a big love vibe going on, love path. You've got to communicate your feelings. It's about communication of feelings and love. It's going to be the most important thing. But yeah, and choosing what it is. So we've got a new moon on the 13th. Disconnecting and connecting again. Try to find yourself now and apprehensive of my own power. Oh yeah. Just get married. I think everyone does that, don't they? We all have the children with the wrong person, don't we? Have I stopped? I should start again. There's a lag. Oh, your birthday on the 13th. Happy birthday on the 13th, Arabella. I was born on a new moon. Random fact. Oh, that coffee went too fast. It's the new moon that we've got. I picked the card out. Didn't I pick the card out in the weekly? Did I? The Moonology card. Yeah, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work's paying off. The inner work is paying off at last. Karma turning around so that we actually get good stuff back for the inner work that we've done. I mean, we always kind of do anyway, don't we? Queen bee. Queen. The Queen. We had the Queen energy in the energy update today. It's number 11 as well. Ooh. No, whenever I see 11 now, I think of twin flames. Yeah, bringing clarity. And with my Gemini rising, which is the messenger. Here to be a messenger. Queen bee. Strength, growth, motherhood. Madame Queen Bee is big and strong. They used to call me Madame at the stadium. Madame Queen Bee is big and strong. Large and in charge. That's what I said in the energy update for today. Yet gentle and mothering. She's everything. Her skirt is a flower tower, a home for bees that sustain our ecosystem. She gives strength, power, and life to her surroundings. She's Mother Nature. She's responsible for the tulips that send energy into the world and all that grows to know the beauty of each day. Her children are the children of the earth. She nurtures all of us. How cool is that? And in the energy update, I was saying about women have shown that they can do everything and be everything and hold it all together for everyone and all of that. And now we've got our life purpose to get on with and use those skills that we've used maybe for taking care of all of our family, the people that we live with and all of our friends, and, you know, just taking that emotional load from everyone. And then it's time for the masculine to step into his heart and then take some of that load, because then now the feminine needs to do her stuff, what she came here for, and use those skills for a bigger thing. So this is very linked, this card, with that. Queen Bee. Using those skills. Using the skills that we've got to, in a bigger way in the world. We've all made a lot of foolish mistakes in our lives, right? Oh, choice in man's the worst, right? For sure. I'm going to make myself another coffee. Hang on. What's that? I will be right back with you shortly. So yeah, let me know, everybody. What did you think of the energy update for the week? This week's stuff. I felt like it was a bit preachy. It seemed a bit full on, but I told you yesterday my readings seem to have taken on a different energy now, because we're in a different energy now. It shifted with something. What's my phone turning off? I'll be right back with you. Thank you, Deepta and Christine. You married the first person to admit to loving me. After I told her how I felt, she had no feelings toward me. Wow. Wow. Yeah. My ex-husband has been in my dreams lately, last night too. Oh, it was a crazy dream last night. It actually woke me up in the middle of the night. I wonder why I'm dreaming of my ex-husband. I haven't for many, many years. I didn't think about him, and then suddenly he's popping up in my dreams lately. Last few days, last few nights, I should say. Hey. Deepta, speaking of life purpose, will I ever be good at this job? This job. Ah, maybe not, because you've got warmth and overwhelming here. It's hard for you to keep your heart open with it. So I don't think your heart's in it. That's what I'm getting from that. I think you're trying to push ahead in something that you don't really love, so your heart's not in it. So it's always going to be tricky. Like I've said in some of my readings, it's like, especially about abundance, you get abundance when you're doing something that you really love with people that you love. And that's because you're motivated to do it. Motivated to get up in the morning and do Psychic Cafe, even when I feel like coming down with a cold. So I don't feel your heart's really in it, Deepta, and so it's overwhelming to try and push past that, You got judgment separates and communicate. So something that would be better for you, that you would really enjoy, involves communication, but you're judging that. You're judging yourself as not being very good at that. I think there's something you prefer to do. And remember, life purpose, it's all about a path. It's all about us finding. It's not finding it, because there's no it. It's a constant progression. And I'm sure mine's going to progress too. It has done in the last 20 years with my business. It's morphed, it's changed, it changes. So it grows, I grow. And so I can do more. It's not a one thing, find that thing. So it feels like if you open up to not judging yourself, Deepta, about how well you communicate. For example, I was told at school that I was terrible at English, and I was terrible at English. Like I couldn't pass the exams or anything. I had to get a special tutor just to get me through the basic O level. And now I'm a published author. I had to get over that. It turns out that I was just disinterested in what I wanted to write about. And if I'm writing about something that I'm interested in, turns out I can write. So, Christine, how do I handle my communication with my ex-boyfriend, Wayne? Oh, well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, it is weird. Okay, this is what your higher self is saying. That communication will go better, Christine, the more intimate you are. So the more you share of yourself. In other words, this is how it makes me feel. Saying things like that, what you just said, this is how it makes me feel. Actually, letting them know the effect it's having on you. One, I had this image of disinterest. Disinterest, when you start communicating like that, it's going to shut down. Interesting. Yeah, it's going to shut down. It's not going to want to communicate like that with you, or we want you to communicate like that. Surrender and make love. It's going to give up if you do that. If you start talking to him like he's your best friend or like he's someone that comes in here, he's not going to want to do that, and he's going to give up. He's trying to have sex with you. He's trying to get back in. Is this the controlling one? It feels like that. He wants to hook you back in. So yeah, treat him like a best friend and talk to him like in emotional words and stuff like that. Talk to him like he's not a muggle. Oh, I've missed all the comments. Wow, I've missed a lot of comments there. So thank you, Deepta and Christine, for those. Let's get a goddess out. That's it. True self-honesty. It's good, isn't it? It's a good one. Good one, Christine's higher self. Just talk to them. Yeah. That's probably work with a lot of people, that, wouldn't it? Put them off. Mm. Remember, Timothy. Oh, you said most don't find another unicorn. Anyone that's not finding another unicorn, if you're just finding muggles, remember it's all about our the energy we're putting out there. We just need to get our vibration right, and then they'll come to us. We don't need to go searching for them. Artemis, independence. The goddess we got today. Artemis. Queen Bee. Now's the time to go it alone or declare your independence. You're getting protection and guidance from Artemis, goddess of the wilderness. Explore nature or commune with the moon to find more answers. Lots of guidance and answers today, huh? In these cards. Let's see here. Right, tarot. Tarot time. Arabella, you tried that with your ex. Just tried to control and manipulate the difference. I did it with my ex as well, with my ex-husband. He didn't like it at all. He reacted so bad to it. He's like, this isn't a therapy session. Ha! He couldn't handle it, huh? Thanks, Ben. Oh, Ben, you're in here. I didn't see you. Have you got a question for your reading, Ben? Commune with the moon. Oh, what was it? Trisha said yesterday. Was it yesterday? The struggle. The muggle struggle. So perfect. So perfect. Please ask the universe after the moon moves from Cappy. What's next? Oh, what's next? Hey, Katyani. Katyani, the personal reads, they are by donation only, so use the super chat, super sticker, or the PayPal link that's in the pinned comment if you want anyone, if you want a reading. And then if you've got a question for it, put a Q just like Ben just did there. Q before your question so that I can find it. So, after the moon moves from Cappy, what next? Oh no, not patience. Oh, wait a minute, patience up until now, patience in the past. Been waiting so long for stuff. And then what? Oh, okay. So we've got the past. We're still going to have patience. Because we've got letting go to do. It's what I was hearing, like, you know, we've had all the messages over the last few months about, we've done a lot kind of holding our vibration. Now there's more inner work to do. Big way as well. I think some of us are going to be setting ourselves free in a really big way. More than you've let go before. Almost like the muggle struggle, forgiving them for not coming with you. Even the unicorns, forgive them for not coming with you. There's a lot of letting go going to happen. So where is it moving into then, Ben? From Capricorn. So the new moon in Capricorn, it's going into Aquarius. Yes, it's going to be random. It's going to be different. Very different. Right. So more patience and a lot of letting go. That's where we're going next. Muggle struggle. You're supposed to meet your next on YouTube. Who told you that? Oh, I just remembered something that I thought of. I channeled something just before I fell asleep last night, and I thought, I've got to remember that, I've got to remember that, I've got to remember that. And I just remembered it. Let's see if that card comes out. I was told another meaning for one of the tarot cards just before I fell asleep. And it's funny. Roseology. I don't think I've seen Roseology. Roseology. Eight of Wands is out first. Communication saying, pack your bags, like, let's go. Have you seen that meme with a unicorn driving up saying, pack your bags, like, let's go, something like that? A communication comes in that's saying, let's do this now. It's, you know, we had that message a few days to get prepared for change. Something's going to come in, like a job offer or somebody getting in touch with you, and it's going to be all systems go kind of thing. You had to let go of a cappy. Being a battle, a muggle struggle. So I wonder what that is. And is that today? I don't know. And it isn't necessarily today. I think we're just kind of being, in these psychic cafes, I think we're being guided to get prepared. Another 8. Eight of materials this time. Yeah, energy update, isn't it? What am I thinking of? Yeah, in the energy update for today. It's going off my guidance. Because I listened to the guidance and it said, what's tripping you up most? What's stressing you out most? What's causing you to overthink? What's causing you to doubt? It's the watching other readers on YouTube. So I've stopped. Another 8. So now we've got 888, which is abundance, which is another message about what all of this is. It does feel like that queen bee being large and in charge, doing something huge in the world, getting the idea for that. I was just got transported back to, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 months ago, when in one reading I said, it was one of the weekly reads, and it was saying, we won't realize it, but some of the biggest collaborations will be founded in that week. People are getting together, sharing ideas and things that's going to come about later, maybe when we get into Aquarius, right? Anyway, we've got another 8, 888, so there's a lot of abundance involved in this. But right now, feeling trapped, feeling unable to move forward. Feeling hindered by something. Maybe we're hindered by ourselves, letting go of the past, that kind of thing. I'm letting go at the moment. It's turning out to be easier than I expected. Okay, let's see if we can get the other 8 out. Which 8 are we missing? We've got the wands, we've got the materials, we've got the swords. Oh, do I take that one? It flipped back in. It's not the 8. I've got no cups out. The audio's cutting out for you. Is it? Is it cutting out for everyone? Or is it streaming? Bye, Ben. It's the infinity sign. Yeah, abundance. Goes around, comes around. You, it's going to be 888. Oh, it's not another 8. It's the spirit of rings. There's that portal again, like we had yesterday. We're in the middle of a portal at the moment. In the tube. Gone in one end, we haven't come out the other end yet. Productivity and endurance, we've got to keep on going. Productivity and endurance. Yeah, it's something we're going to have to build, something we're going to have to work on. We might seem stuck at the moment, but that's because we're in this portal. We've got stuff to let go of so that we can move forward on this. Just get ready. That's what it's saying. Just get ready, get ready. Can we make ourselves like our situation enough to not feel trapped by it? Yeah, acceptance, right, of where we are. We're in the tube, we're not out the other end yet. Wow, 7:44. I usually look at the time when it's 7:47. 2 minutes. Yeah, technical difficulties. What's Mercury doing? Technical difficulties today. We don't need cups. I don't know about anyone else, but it's the cups that cause my problems at the moment. Not really problems, but... Right, let's get some of these out. Follow the signs card is 44. Oh, we've got 4411 in the Queen Bee, and then 888. There's a lot of alignment going on, huh? Okay, so it's 444 there too. Wow. Got the butterfly out first, a change for the better. It's letting go from the past. Letting go of the past and change for the better. I'm letting go of the past at the moment. And it's easier than I thought. Because it's different now. It was always going to be a big letting go process. And it's getting easy now. Moved on. He hasn't. I have. So a change for the better. What's coming is a change for the better. But I just feel like that inspired idea or that message from someone or that job offer or whatever it is, collaboration offer it could be, it's going to come in when we've let go enough, when we're empty in the tube, because we're in the tube right now of the portal, and once we're completely emptied out into it, open to unlimited possibility, that's when we're going to get that, okay, let's do it. So get prepared. Get prepared. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. See, we used to get that mountain card, didn't we? We had that mountain card a lot, saying it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be a trip. It's going to be a journey. But the elephants, they keep on plodding forward, and I just saw that image of the elephants in the line, the biggest one leading the way, just following each other, slowly plodding forward. Emotional roller coaster today. Expect an emotional roller coaster all week. Really? Wow. I've never seen this card before. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Queen Bee. It was the Queen of... Honor and respect will come to you. The crown placed on your head. What a funny crown that is. It looks like Ali Baba's crown. So, what I channeled about twin flames is that, this was a while ago, is that they come together. The masculine raises the feminine up there. She's going to take the lead in a way, but it's going to be together. But he puts her up there somehow. And then leading things together in whatever you're leading. I don't know. Thanks, Deepta. Good job, Christine. That's amazing, isn't it? Really happy with who I am lately. Oh, you know what? Yesterday, I was just so happy yesterday. I was a happy little bunny. And I had my massage and I was happy, happy, happy. And then I went to see my ex. My energy took a nosedive. I was really aware of it this time. When I got back home, I'm like, yes, I need to let go. Should I force myself to like my job? No, you shouldn't. That's what the card said before, wasn't it? It's overwhelming. Don't push past it. Oops. I feel like I should try and put myself back in alignment with it. Well, no, right? Because how do you get in alignment? You've got to listen to your feelings deep down. What are your feelings telling you? It's your guidance system, right? Negative emotion. You're not meant to slap a happy sticker over the top of negative emotion and try and change that emotion. The emotion is the guidance. So when you get a negative emotion, even if it's slight, that's telling you to make a new choice. So don't. So that's why you got the overwhelm card, you see. You're trying to keep your heart open in it when your heart's not open in it. It's like trying to love someone that you don't love. So your guidance system is telling you, leave this job, do something else. But you're trying to get in alignment. Yeah. You can be in alignment and move on. You can be in alignment and say no. See, this is how the law of attraction teachings trip people up. Because it's not true that if you say no to something, you're attracting it. You can say no without having an emotional attachment. You can say no without fighting something. You can say no without sticking your fingers in your ears and running away. You can say no because it's a choice, an empowered choice, and you feel good about it. That's alignment. It's different. It's two different energies. So Deepta, let me just grab a couple of cards for you as well to see if you guys have got anything to add to that. Right, you're doubting abundance. That's what's stopping you. This is what's really behind it while you're trying to get in alignment, because you're doubting the abundance. If you move, if you change it, you're doubting abundance. But if your higher self is giving you the guidance to move, if it's making you feel bad in a job, then abundance is somewhere else for you, and you are good enough. You will get it. So you're setting yourself free for this big job to come in, Deepta, for a message, and then it'll be all systems go. It's about your vibration. That's what I was saying before. It's about your vibration. You change your vibration. If you stop doubting abundance and you trust your higher self, trust in the universe, that if you're feeling bad in something, it means change, make a different choice. And if you make a different choice, abundance and love, better things will be there for you. There's a path. There is a path. Oh, wow. A lot of comments again. So, yeah. No, don't try and force yourself in alignment. Don't try and ignore negative emotions. I used to do that. And because I thought that's what the law of attraction teachers are saying. And it just has you getting really good at numbing yourself and gets you off alignment. It gets you out of alignment because you're not following the guidance. It's like taking a wrong turn and then when you're on your way to the library and then trying to force yourself to be happy that you took the wrong turn. You need to realize that you took the wrong turn and then turn around, right? Would I ever consider getting back with my ex-husband? Oh, hell no, Sharon. Hell no. Oh my God, no. That was a part of my life when I was used to abuse. And he wasn't that abusive compared to my family and stuff, but oh God, no. Hell no. But I was considering this morning, I must have some letting go to do. I must have some forgiveness to do that, for sure. You're raised to push yourself no matter what. Yeah. But use that for you. Use your gifts for you, not against you, Dita. We've got the mule, stubborn as a mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Is it you? I'm kind of stubborn. I am willing to change. It has to be good, though, for me to change. I have to get a very good offer in. Or is it someone else? The stubborn people around us. Family, yay. Oh, the February card came out then, and I don't want to read the month cards. I should just take them out, but no. So I was putting it back, and then I heard, don't put it back. Okay. Caterpillar. I haven't seen this card before either. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So we're in the chrysalis. So the tube in the portal. It's a chrysalis. That's why we had the butterfly. A change for the better is coming. We're in the chrysalis right now. Okay, it makes sense. So what's this about February? The wind. Winds of change. Hope the mule lives in your house, Jan. Is it a Taurus? Taurus is pretty stubborn. Is it an earth sign thing? I don't know. Headstrong, stubborn. So something's happened in February. The change is happening in February. What change? Give us more on this. What's going on in February? Carrots. Thank you, Gabe. Okay, let's do Gabe first. What? Because the comments are... What are my divine spirits telling me to do? Telling you to do? Telling you to release the guilt because it's not even true in the first place. You're guilting yourself for something. You think you could have changed it. You think you could have changed the outcome of it or fixed it or done something differently. You couldn't. It was right. It wasn't wrong. And so it's not true. You're telling yourself you did something wrong or it went wrong or you could have done things differently. No, everything went right. And so stop feeling guilty about that. You're just not seeing the bigger picture of something that went on in the past, Gabe. It's about romance and it's about letting go of someone. So feeling the guilt about a past relationship, you think you did something wrong. You didn't. So what happens if we're like really good in a relationship, but they're not right? They're not the right person for us. We've got a twin flame coming along. What do you think? When I say really good in a relationship, we've got relationship skills, we've got communication skills, we're fair, we're just, all of that. And so we can have really good relationships, but they're not our person. What do you think the universe would do then? The universe would cause some kind of a disruption. It would cause a tower moment or something. It would step in to break apart that union because you've got someone else coming. And so how's it going to do that? And it's not wrong. It's not wrong that it does that. Yeah. So hopefully you know who I'm talking about there. The one that you haven't properly let go of the guilt about. Chrysalis is popping open in February, maybe. Change in the ring? There is, for sure. This is about February. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yoked. Well, that's not change, is it? What's that about? Gong. An exciting event. Feeling tied down or frustrated about an exciting event. I don't get it. I don't get how those two cards can come together like that. Or maybe it's an exciting event to free you from something that you felt tied down. Okay. Yes. So however you've been feeling tied down or frustrated, frustration, right? Yeah. That thing that we've been frustrated about, whether it's your job, relationship, that thing been frustrated about, for me it's relationship. An exciting event happens in February. Temptation will test you. You'd be tempted to say no to it. Tempted by something else. There's going to be more choices. The universe doesn't make it easy for us, does it? So it feels like it's an exciting event that's going to, but there's going to be more. There's going to be more than one choice there. We've got to choose the right one for us. One's going to be unsuccessful. Oh God. So one of the choices will be unsuccessful. One will be the key, a successful, and the forest, modeled unclear thinking. So there's going to be an exciting event, and then we'll be asking ourselves, is this it or is that it? We're given at least two choices. No wonder we've got to let go as much as possible, right? February, something to look forward to. But it's an exciting event, maybe that you don't trust fully. Anyway, we're caterpillars right now. But we are going to come out as the butterfly, change for the better, into that crown energy. Spirit animals. Oof, a total knee replacement, wow. Ah, yes. Yes, something like that. That's right, Janet. Yeah, that fits totally. Will we know which to choose, April? If we've done our inner work, yeah. If we've let go, then yes, we will. I feel like I'm already being led to it now. You probably all are. Whatever you're being led to let go of, it's going to have something to do with that. The no is going to have something to do with that. So if at the moment whatever we're being shown to let go of is, we're not letting go of it, we're letting our ego rule, we're trying to cling on to it and all of that. We're trying to know better. I know better. Like the weekly read said. What did it say? I was just told to say that, like the weekly read said. How we're lying to ourselves. Oh, the excuses we're making. The no option is one of the excuses we've been making, and we could trip up on it. So we're doing the work now, getting ready. It's probably why that this week is it's probably why this week is an important week. Because if we really face those excuses and how we've been bullshitting ourselves, that is getting us prepared for the choice. We're probably making the choices already. Did you see that fly that I posted on social media yesterday? Massive fly that was on the path out here. I took a photo of it because it was so beautiful. I showed Boo the picture of it and he's like, it wasn't on you, was it? I said, no. He said they bite and they can kill people. If you're weak, if you've got like, if you're sick or you're weak or whatever, people don't survive from those flies biting them. I'm like, wow. And I had all the stories about all the scorpions that have bitten. I've never even seen a scorpion. They're everywhere here though, but I've never seen one. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. We've got to be loyal to our own selves first and then loyal to our path before we're loyal to anyone else. Got to get on your own track. Be loyal to your own track. Loyal to your own heart. Got to listen to our hearts. Really fine tune it, really listen, really pay attention to what's going on inside of you. We've got Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. It's what the energy update was talking about. It's what these are talking about too. It's something for the long term that we're heading towards, something that we've got to build, something that we've got to take slowly and do it right, no rushing into it. It's not an impulsive time. Have you done enough? Have we? I don't know. Probably. And if we haven't, we'll be having divine detours, like the guidance, the towers, all of that to show us. Creative spirit, trust in divine detours. Just trust in it. We've got to trust in this process. Like this. I was just told to check my cards out for today again. Oh, yeah, it's true. These are my cards for today. I picked out just before I started this. Willingness and mystery. Be willing to step into that unknown. Trust the path. Trust the path. Trust our higher selves. And heart. It only wants to focus on things that are in my right hand. Love, deep affection and caring. I've got to trust my heart and trust the mystery path to it. Stop trying to control it. So yes, you've done enough because your higher self has been at you the whole time. That's what they're doing, right? All these carrots and everything, been preparing us. That's what the carrots have been about, getting us ready, getting us ready, getting us ready. Oh, that's right, Gabe. Thanks for that reminder. Yeah, we need to breathe and meditate. We need to, and that's why I'm not going to watch those. As much as I would love to check out those, what was it, Rosology and things like that, those YouTube channels, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. Probably not even going to go to the party today that I've been invited to. The get together. It's not really a party. We're not allowed to party. I'm probably not going to go, even though I said I would, just because I'm not willing to put myself in. I'm not willing to compromise how I feel anymore. Like Deepta's willing to compromise how she feels, but I'm not. I felt my energy dip last night, and I'm like, no, I was feeling high and like fully aligned and amazing yesterday, and then my energy dipped. I don't want to do that. Same with YouTube readers. I don't want to do that. It starts making me doubt. It freaks me out, the stuff that I hear. And my guys have told me over and over again to just my readings, just my readings. And not same when I was like building my business, the early stages, I would think, oh, I'll do a course, like a healing course or something like that. I'll learn something. Every time I had a hard lesson from it, my guys were going, no, you're channeling it yourself. It's your stuff. And I thought, oh, I should probably learn from someone else. Is it just me being stubborn? Guys like, no, no, no. Trust your own stuff. Trust your own stuff. I'm finally listening. Shadow work. Yeah, Jen's Katie's mum. Didn't you know that, guy? That's why it says Jen, Katie's mum. Katie's mum. It reminds me, my eldest son got me into this game, RuneScape, many years ago. He used to play it all the time. Like, what is that you're playing? He's like, oh, you should try it out. You'd really love it, Mum. And so he helped me set up, not that I needed help, but he helped me set up. He was there anyway, set up an account with it or whatever, a character. And I tried to call myself Guy's mum. His name's Guy. And he's like, don't call yourself that. You shouldn't put it together, guys. Yeah, an energetic mountain was strong. Queens, this, singing our own tune. I'm not going to do that just because you're all doing it. I'm going to sing my own tune, do my own thing. Look, crown. That's the queen spirit, isn't it? It's the queen of wands. Singing my own song. I don't care if you're all singing another song. I'm going to sing my own song. Let the queen be here. You've got to. Uniqueness, you see, there's a uniqueness, and especially if you're on a twin flame journey too, there's a uniqueness about you, and you're both freaky unicorns together, freaky in the same way, and you find each other when you're being unique and being yourself like that, authentic, singing your own song, yeah, really. And then the trust in the magic comes in. It is about our vibration, see, that it's all about our vibration, getting it spot on, being stubborn, getting it spot on. And then the white raven comes in. 66, another one. Trust in the magic. What numbers do we have there? 19, 6, 16, 12. 66. 66, material stuff, abundance. And no, it's not really abundance, but for me, 66 or 666 is about manifestation and material stuff. Manifestations, yeah. The muggle struggle. That's good. Magic. How long shall I keep on going? Because I'm going to go back to bed after this. I'm going to be lazy today. Yeah, I told the chicken story already, Marge, at the beginning. At the beginning of this live. You have to watch it again. Nearly the same crown as the other. Yeah, it is. It's the same kind of crown. Where does that crown come from? You're right. It is similar. It's got the buffy bit on the inside. Oh, we haven't got these out yet, of course. I'm tired. Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night. Silver me. I did. Ex-husband crap dream. Oh, it was weird. It was so weird. I had another ex in it as well. Oh my God. Okay, I've got more letting go to do. I had another ex in it as well. I was, I don't know, drugged or something. Not fully conscious. I was trying to navigate wherever I was, just like be a human being and deal with the situation that was in front of me. Ex-husband was there, and it shifted between the two. They were both there. And my ex-husband was really objectionable. He was being himself, really. And hurt. He really hurt. Yeah, he was being himself. And I was drugged. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror and my eyes weren't even straight. I could see myself, but my eyes were like squinty and one was pointing in the wrong direction. You could see the whites. I was off my head somehow, finding it very difficult to be in reality. Bizarre. Yeah, and I woke up and then I was thinking about it too much. Didn't go straight back to sleep. So yeah, I am a bit tired. Shadow work. So important right now. Loving and accepting our shadow, what we've been judging before. Okay. It's probably got something to do with the ex stuff then, this. We're judging ourselves about our exes. Loving and accepting our shadow, what we've been judging about ourselves. I have lots of driving dreams. Men driving me around. Ex-husband driving me around. Yeah, I used to drive. I think more than me. It's a long time ago. I've been divorced 20 years. You don't remember your dreams, April? Oops. See, I was just reading your comment then, Gabe. The kid I was, an adult was, we're not in alignment. Yeah. Now I got the eternal child. It's coming back, right? We're remembering it. Bringing them back, loving them again. That little child that lives inside of our hearts. Self-love. That's why it's such a mix this week, right? Of self-love underpins it. Then it's about the twin flame thing and the life purpose thing all mixed together. The inner child is leading the way. Ooh. The inner child is leading the way. The driver's in the control set. Nah, I don't think that's what it is in my dreams. I think it's just those particular men were the ones that drive me around. Because see, my other ex wasn't. He was just stood next to me. We were watching something. I don't know what we were watching. The eternal child is the one that's leading us. Controlling. Yeah. Mm. Because the experience that I've had, which I think is my twin flame. When the twin flame thing, it feels so different. It feels so different because to me, it feels like a long lost childhood friend. We're just like little kids when we're together. It's great. It's such a different feeling than anything I've ever experienced before. It's like our inner children, our inner child, our inner children are playing with each other, kind of thing. And so that's probably why the eternal child is there when we're doing the self-love thing and letting them lead the way. I think it's very much connected to the twin flame thing, that. Yeah. Because this, right? It's our inner child. That's why it's rainbows, right? Coming out of the heart here. The self is the inner child shining out. When we reveal it, when we finally listen to that inner child in our hearts. Boom. Because look, this one, look at the picture in this one, the eternal child. You see some hands, but there's something right in front of it. You can't see the face, not being listened to. The child's in there, but you can't see it fully. You need to listen. Listen to the eternal child and notice it and see that. And then you're like, boom, then the eternal child, the inner child leads the way. Your heart leads the way. I wonder if my ex-husband's been watching my videos. I wonder who watches. Don't care. I don't really care. We've got the siren again. This was in the energy update today. The siren, it's the same thing really, singing our song, singing our unique song, and that is the call that goes out into the universe. Like we had that sad couple yesterday, the twin flames that are in separation. She's calling out to him. So it's our inner child that's calling out to him. And what was he doing? He was singing a lullaby, going through a dark night of the soul. He's doing the inner child healing. Dreams about exes. Your inner child is ready to work. You get in your head. This is all. That's why we've got to be really careful of those triggers that get us into our heads. Same cards are coming out from the energy update. We had the warrior as well. It's like the queen energy and the warrior energy, standing in our power. I don't know why I'm still shuffling these. It's like what do I want to come out? Oh, I thought maybe the flame card would come out. What time are we at? Oh, 8:22. I'm doing a long one today. All the cards that are coming out, I don't know them. Oh, there's unconditional love. I know that one. No, I'm not taking any of those. See what the fairies have to say. I haven't touched this deck for a few days. Oh, dreams about your ex-husband is a nightmare. Yeah, mine felt like a nightmare. It wouldn't seem, I mean, it wasn't a nightmare. Well, I guess it was a nightmare. Feeling disoriented, feeling like I was drugged. I was coping with it, but I wasn't happy. Like my marriage, really. I was coping with it, but I wasn't happy. Just because we're strong and we can put up with, we can be good in a crisis doesn't mean that we should be in there, right? Didn't I say that in a reading recently? If you haven't seen it yet, it's coming soon. I might have said it in one of the dailies that's coming up. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you're part of nature, so you're magical too. You know what I just noticed then when I held this card up? Is that I paused because I was looking at the picture first before I read the words. And that's what children do, right? Look at the picture first. Sometimes they only look at the pictures and don't read the words. I just realised that I was doing what my inner child wanted to do. Look at the picture first. I was looking at her ears and the sparkly stars around her. We're magic. We are. Yeah, when you like the video, when you like my videos, it puts me out there. Like recently, I used to get about 50 to 80 people watching my daily reads, and then it went to about 150, but recently it's jumped up to about 400. It makes a huge difference. Commenting and liking. YouTube are like, oh, people like this stuff. If you don't do that, YouTube doesn't know and it doesn't put me out there. You know, like on people's homepages and stuff like that. Take a chance on love. Coming out of troubled waters there. When we love, our lives are changed forever. It's got to start with self-love, loving that inner child. That's what takes us out of those stormy waters. I want to get another one of these for some reason. I don't ask for dreams. I get enough guidance. I'd rather sleep. Love is all around you. Oh, it's there, it's available, it's there. Well, where's this big wall then? Where is that wall there? Why aren't the fairies running? Love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So for those of you that think there is walls, there's barriers, there's restrictions, it can't happen. They're not out there. There's not enough of them. Yeah, that's one of my lies, isn't it? That's one of the excuses I make. There's not many people that are high vibrational. There you go, that's one of mine. We've got to catch ourselves in our crap this week especially. It's all around, it's everywhere. It's available. It's everywhere all of the time. It's truth. Yeah, nightmares, dreams, same time. You eat chocolate at night because it knocks you out and you don't dream. I can't because it keeps me awake. It's like having a coffee, chocolate. Even though it, the evening is when I want to eat chocolate. That's when my body wants it. I've got to stop myself from doing it because it stops me from sleeping. Yeah, dreams are very interesting, you know. With my neurotherapy that I did, I learned a lot about it, how the brain works and the way it processes things from a Muggle perspective. And it's processing the stuff, it's making sense of it. It's the neurons firing together in those sequences that it did that day. So that's why we kind of just notice one thing, maybe in our peripheral vision, not notice it consciously, and it'll come up in a dream, stuff like that. But yeah, there's the spiritual dimension of it as well. Sometimes we're going off and doing things in the 5D and we're watching that. Sometimes they're shared dreams. Someone else. We're picking up on someone else's dreams because our brains are transmitters and receivers, after all. And sometimes it's guidance. It can be the gentler way of getting us through something than doing it consciously. Well, of course, right? Look at nightmares. It's a gentler way of doing it. A nightmare is gentler than having to live some kind of a hell thing. Whew. Imagine if our lives were really like our dream lives. Don't want our dream lives now. I want my dream life. Not my dreams. Oh God, I wouldn't want to experience that in real life. What was in my dream last night? It's horrible. Can't drink coffee. But chocolate works for you. No card's coming out of here, is it? Okay, and then one did, as I said that. I like this. The sun came out. Yeah, it's coming up. Because I've got a hill. The sun comes up from behind the hill. And so it's hitting the trees. So yay. Act as if your partner's here. How cool is that picture? The butterfly. When we come out of the chrysalis, act as if your partner's here. Oh, so when we're in the chrysalis, we're a butterfly. We're dreaming of being a butterfly. Ooh. We're not thinking, I'm goop. I was a caterpillar, I'm goop. I've got to let go of being a caterpillar. We're dreaming of being a butterfly. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're there with you, so you'll always consider them. I love daydreaming. I can hype myself up so much. My visualizations and my daydreams, I've got to be careful not to do it. I've got to occupy myself some way before I go to sleep. Because I used to set myself up for really good dreams by kind of daydreaming before I went to sleep. But it just gets too exciting. I really hype myself up and then I can't even sleep after it. I can get really high vibrational from daydreams. It's cool. But it's not cool when you want to go to sleep. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're with you. So you'll always consider them. Missy's live. Oh, I'm going to get off. Let's all watch Missy. Nearby hotspot. No, don't do that. Okay. I knew that was the last card anyway. Act as if. So thanks everyone for coming along to this extended version. And my power's cutting out too. Let's all watch Missy. She's live on Instagram. Live on Instagram or on YouTube. Is she? That'd be pretty funny. All go in there together. Dream of people dying and then they do. Oh wow. I dreamt I killed somebody the other night. It wasn't bad though. It was a good kind of a killing. I switched the machine off on someone. They weren't alive. It was a machine. That's what I mean by a good killing. I switched the machine off. Said you were dreaming of your ex lately. Can't give a logical reason. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's all go and watch Missy. Because she's funny and I like her channeling. So, thanks for coming along, everybody. Thanks for all your support. And I will maybe see you tomorrow. Might lie in tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.